Hello! We're Izzie and Ciara. In August of 2023, we left our tiny rented London flat for a life on the canals.
There's been lots of ups and downs and we never seem to stop learning. We've decided to document our adventures, bringing you guys along with us.
Join us as we explore the UK waterways and renovate our 62-foot floating home, Lavender Lee. Good morning. You'll have to excuse my dishevelled state. I am not ready for the day yet. Izzie has gone to meet up with a friend today, so it's just me for the afternoon, and then we've got some more friends coming over this evening to the boat, which is really nice. One of the loveliest things about being in London is we're finally able to have our friends come over to the boat and we can show them what we've been working on and where we've been, because we were kind of off the radar a bit when we were traveling, trying to bring the boat down. So it's really lovely. We're trying to make the most out of it while we're in central or around central London. But in the meantime, got a lot of laundry to do, and you'll see in the last video, but when I was emptying the cassette last, it leaked on me and ran all down my arms onto my coat and my jumper, so I need to get them washed properly, and I don't really trust our washing machine to do a decent enough job, so I'm gonna go for a trip to the laundrette because there's a 4-minute walk away. So yeah, I'm gonna do that, get ready for the day, tidy up the boat a bit. Yeah, I'll take you guys along with me. Time to sort the laundry. So I decided to go on a bit of a rogue task. You guys will have noticed, let me show you. You guys will have noticed that there has been this box here that's basically just been full of bits that we haven't been able to unpack yet because we're still sorting out the walls and stuff, but it's mainly our artwork and bits and pieces like that. And I thought, you know what, let's just clear it out. It's taking up loads of space, it doesn't need to be there, and I can find places to store the artwork for now that's not in this massive box. Looks so much better. Look at this extra space. No, obviously this will all have to be rearranged again as well at some point. All of this artwork here is going on the walls, and this massive frame we need to get rid of. But for the time being, they're just sitting pretty there, and there's no big ugly box there anymore. I've put up these 2 little watercolours on this bit here. Again, I don't know if these are going to be permanent places. Izzie might have better ideas, but I just thought I'd do this for now. And we've had absolutely no mirror in the bathroom, so I thought I'd put up this little one just here so we can actually see what we're doing. Done a bit of a tidy. Izzie's on their way back. I'm just lighting the fire because sadly we've gone back into another cold snap. It's not really cold, it's more just, it's about 12-13 degrees inside, which is just kind of too cold to not have any heating on. So that's a bit annoying because we're trying to save on diesel, but it's not the end of the world. I'm gonna heat the place up because I'm freezing. Izzie's home.
Hello.
Izzie's home.
I've returned.
Izzie's returned. I'm just doing some chopping, some preparing for our friends to come over.
And then I'll take over and cook the rest of the dinner.
Yeah. What are we making?
We're doing a classic big veggie spag bowl. Probably be from so far away.
I don't know. And did you have a fun day?
I had a lovely day. I had a really, really nice day seeing my friend.
You're a bit tired, aren't you?
Yeah, there's all this socialising's tired me out.
Sleepy.
Now this is this morning's little sprout update.
They're getting so big.
So what are we going to do now? What's our plan?
Oh god, it's really bright. We're going to fur tan the other part of the bow that we didn't get to do because it's been on and off raining, but I think it's going to be dry now. So fur tan the rest of that. Then we're going to have a look in the engine bay and see if we can figure out what's going on with our bilge pump, because you guys mentioned that the bilge pump should probably be doing more than what it's actually doing. So we're going to investigate and see.
It's not on a float, so we're saving up at some point to get an automatic one, but we do switch it on every couple of days.
Yeah.
And to be fair, I've never seen any water coming out, so I wonder whether it's something we've overlooked.
Slightly concerned that it
there's
doesn't
like a
actually
hose
work.
element to a bilge pump, isn't there? So I'm wondering whether that part is not where it's supposed to be, or whether we're supposed to move it to do what it's supposed to do, or like what's the deal with it. We were always under the assumption that it needs to be quite deep before it does much, but it has been quite deep and it hasn't done very much.
Yeah, so we're going to try and investigate on that, and then we're also going to try and create some sort of organisation to the engine room, because I'm sure, as you guys have seen a couple of times, it's just sort of like a shed where things are just dumped in there, and it's just messy and it's a pain in the arse every time we want to try and like take up the engine cover. We've got to like take everything out. So yeah, we're going to try and maybe bring some more organisation to that. I'm not looking forward to that job, but it's got to be done. Sweeping the bow.
Why are you doing that?
So we can fur tan. We're excited to make the bow area nice and to paint it.
Yeah, I'm sick of it looking like this.
Yeah, it's not looking its best. I'm hoping we've caught all the rust on time, but
It'll just be as good as it can be. At least it's not the hull.
yeah, that's true. We found a bit more rust, haven't we?
Yeah, I found a little bit that still can come up, so just getting the last of that up. Just gonna wire brush it again because obviously it's been out in the rain for like a week, and then apply the fur tan.
Is it a bit bright?
It's a little bit bright.
I have also been doing some stuff, haven't I, Is?
Yeah.
It hasn't just been Izzy.
Redoing some of this bit because we found bits that we hadn't quite done. This is what it looks like with a coat of fur tan on it. Yeah, it's looking the same, but we should see some results probably in the next 12 hours.
Take the washing in.
Britt is just making some lunch before we get started. What have you made?
Made salad.
Little salad, and what are we
We're
having with the salad?
these like spinach and pine nut bites that were reduced.
Essentially falafel. That's what they look like to me, but maybe
Yeah, maybe slightly different falafel.
I don't know. They literally look like falafel to me.
Good. Yeah, I mean it essentially is just falafel, but I like falafel, so no complaints.
I was
from
wondering
me.
if they put the wrong like lid on, like the wrong label on it, because it literally just looks like falafel to me.
I don't know.
So this is what our engine room currently looks like. You can see we store like things like our era here, the workbench. This is just miscellaneous rubbish. This is the new Webasto diesel heater that we need to get fitted. Kira's scarf, our coats and bags. Now that's quite good there, but I feel like we can tidy things away. Really what the shelf here looks like. It's just covered in rubbish. A lot of it's useful stuff. I just think it shouldn't live here. And then you've got a set of filming lights that I've got stacked here. And then I think these are just bags.
I think they're bags within bags.
So we can probably get rid of a lot of them. We've got cupboards here. So in the top ones, I organised this a while ago. Oh, it doesn't look too bad. It's sort of like various engine stuff. I don't know what half the stuff in here like is or does. Obviously I know like the grease and the WD-40 and everything, and the Marine 16, which we've heard very mixed things about now. We've got quite a lot of space under here. Now this piece of wood covers up this battery setup, but when we got our new batteries installed, these are old batteries that we have been told that we can like restore potentially, so we've kept them here disconnected, but they're supposed to have a cover on them, but because of the way that the new batteries were fitted, it doesn't fit anymore. So I'm just going to probably cut across this bit because this bit we don't need, and then just have this bit
so we can cover them back up again,
so they're not all exposed in the engine room all the time.
Yeah, it's not the best.
So now we've just got to take up the engine cover to investigate what is going on with the bilge pump.
So figured out the problem.
Yeah, so it seems to only be pumping out this little section here.
So basically there's like, I don't know if you guys can see, so there is a divide between the engine bay bit here and like this little section here, and the bilge pump is, it's really hard to see, but it's basically underneath the little red thing there. So it's only pumping out this tiny little section here, which means that it's not looking good for under here, if that makes sense.
The reality of like doing anything, sorting anything on a boat, is that you have to just move the stuff and create so much clutter in a space that already like has too much in it.
Time to put the engine bay back together. Yes. And deal with all of this.
And try and organise it as best we can. I think we need potentially like another storage solution, another shelf or something.
Yeah, I don't know.
We'll see.
Let's figure it out. See, what are you doing?
Just carpet brushing it. Like, Ciara thinks I'm stupid for doing it. I feel like, you know, it's still something I want to keep.
What are you doing, Izzie?
Just going to cut this piece of wood down to a better size so it can cover the battery bank, which we will get reconnected at some point. It's going to be a bit of a rough method. This isn't even my usual jigsaw.
Well,
let's just have one setting, this one. Well, we'll see if it does it.
Yay! It's done.
Do you want to go and see if it fits? I'll start here with the stuff.
It fits! Yay! Which is great because then we can also pop some stuff on there.
You could put shoes on it or something.
Yeah. Great. Just organising the cupboards now, aren't we, Iz?
Yeah, and also reminding myself of what is in here.
What are those?
Like screws, nuts.
Miscellaneous things. So we've cleared this shelf off now. Had a lot of...
a Nescafe egg cup that looks like it's from a long time ago.
Just to clarify, this is not all of our stuff.
No, a lot of this is the last guy's stuff. When the last guy left, he pretty much left all of the stuff on the boat. So the first couple of weeks was mostly just sorting through all of the stuff on the boat and like working out what was useful, which wasn't amazing because we weren't very experienced. So I imagine we actually ended up throwing stuff away that we could have found useful. But yeah, there was a lot of stuff.
Including this annoying ball.
I don't know why this is hit. I mean, this is something to help you open it from the inside, but me and Ciara can't get it to work. I think we're just going to remove it because it just hits me in the head all the time. This has just come off the shelf. Do we think it might have been attached? There's always a possibility. I don't know.
We're just about finished.
I think we finished.
Do you want to give us the tour?
Yes. I mean, it's still a little bit chaotic because it's our storage room, but it's looking a lot better. So if you come through here, you can see that we've still got the workbench and stuff here.
Yeah.
It seems like probably the best place to have those things.
Yeah, there's not really anywhere else we can put it. And it's relatively out of the way here, to be fair.
Yeah, exactly. In this top one, it kind of looks the same. I've just kind of shuffled things around and kind of just reminded myself what we have.
Yeah.
There's been a couple of cases of like not realising we had things already. So down here, you can see we've put an empty jerry can and the Webasto in the box, which we'll get even more storage and maybe put some shoes there or something once that's done. And here we've got the filming lights. Now we had so many like reusable plastic bags, so we whittled it down to the chosen few. We put them in here. An old towel, just because it's good to,
just for like mucky jobs where like you need something more absorbent than like toilet roll or like kitchen roll or whatever. I think it's just useful to have for like grubby jobs.
Exactly. And then up here we've kind of dedicated most of this shelf to just cruising and mooring up. So we've got our windlasses, our nappy pins, we've got like some of the mooring pins, although some of them are
and
on the ground.
Our hammer,
the mallet, yeah.
Sorry.
Then you've got the sort of planting things for next year, nappies for any like bilge issues, and this is our bike cover, which should be going back on the bike. So yeah, it's looking a lot better.
Yeah, and this is obviously just our coats and stuff, which is the same. I know it probably doesn't look like a big difference, but I can assure you it was 10 times worse than this.
Yeah, exactly. And there was just so much rubbish, and
yeah, especially this shelf.
So yeah, that's all sorted, and that's one thing off the list to do. We've just got ready to go out to a press night this evening for a show that is by a company that Ciara is working with in the next month and through the Edinburgh Fringe, so that's really exciting. We can't wait to see it. It's called, what is it, Diana, the Old Untold Untrue Story? But yeah, we're excited to go out. Always nervous to leave the boat, especially in London. Sorry, ignore the socks just hanging up there in the window. But yeah, it'll be nice to have a little date night. Today's been like productive, but like a little bit stressful on like my work side. So nice to do something to like take the pressure off and just unwind a bit. Here's the man of the hour.
Hello.
I like what you're wearing.
Thank you. I like what you're wearing.
I like this shirt because it has little mushrooms on it.
It does. You can't really see, but it does.
Are you ready to go?
Nearly. I'm just going to make sure the blinds are shut and everything.
Yes. The next day, me and Ciara headed out early for a day exploring some of central London.
After getting the bus and a couple of tubes, we arrived finally at Borough Market.
I had been to Borough Market before, but Ciara hadn't, so I was excited to show her all that it had to offer.
Borough Market is a historic London food market which dates back as far as the 12th century.
It was very busy when we went, but we managed to find some tasty vegan curry, which we enjoyed while sitting by the river.
After lunch, we braved the crowds again and returned to the market. We bought some herbs and spices for cooking, and Izzie was particularly excited to see all of the plants in the plant shop.
After that, we explored the South Bank some more and even tagged along with a history tour for a bit.
We couldn't believe how big this ship's hull was in comparison to Little Lavender. Maybe this will be our next boat.
As we were both getting a bit cold, we decided to visit the Tate Modern Art Gallery and spent the rest of the afternoon looking at all the artwork there. After a couple of hours spent exploring, we got what my mum calls museum legs and decided to head back to the boat for a good rest.
Hello.
Izzie and Ciara from the future here.
About 2 weeks in the future. 2 weeks in the future?
A week and a half, I don't know. It's not been a good week.
We just wanted to... It's been a very bad week.
Yeah.
For the boat and for us. Everything is fine, we're fine.
We're not broken up.
We're not broken up. The boat is still afloat. Because we film in advance, about a week in advance, that does mean that this video got a little bit abandoned along the way.
Yeah, it was hard to finish it in the way that we wanted to. The reason that the week was terrible is because of one word, and that word is engine. It's not been good. You'll have to see what happens next week. And next week is a dramatic episode, you know, twists and turns like you can never expect.
Oh my god, you're gonna have a great time, guys. We did not have a great time, but we're hoping that you'll at least enjoy it.
Yeah, we just wanted to provide some context as to why the video is a little bit shorter, and not as like polished as our usual videos. But yeah, we still thought it was worth sharing.
We've moved along quite a long way, so excited to share that next week with you guys as well, because we went all through central London. Thank you so much to Anchor, John and someone for buying us coffees this week. Very appreciated. We'll be going towards the engine. And as always, if you would like to follow us along for any more boat content, you can follow us along on Instagram at Izzie and Ciara. And also,
we hit 2,000 subscribers,
which is really exciting. So hello to you all, and thank you so much for watching. We really, really appreciate it, and we love reading everyone's comments and getting to know everyone.
It's been so exciting. It's like been one of the most rewarding things projects that we've decided to do. So yeah, thanks so much for staying a part of our journey, and we always like hearing from you. If you have any thoughts, you can always leave them in the comments and we will reply and we can have a little chat.
And yeah, I think that's everything.
Have a great week.
We'll stop rambling now, but hope your week was better than ours. Thanks for watching this week's video.
We hope you enjoyed our little spring clean and our adventure around central London.
If you enjoyed, don't forget to like and subscribe for more boat life adventures.
And tune in next week for a very dramatic episode.
Bye!